Hello folks, welcome to another episode of Dave's Allotment and happy Easter. Even though all the days seem the same these days, Easter is here, which means traditionally potatoes go out. I'll tell you about that later on, but first I'm going to put the kettle on, going to have a brew, 'cause it's the first thing you should do. Crack on, see you in a bit.
Dave at the allotment. Dave, what are you up to this
Hello,
afternoon?
welcome to Dave's Allotment.
As it's a nice day to crack on.
To get the kettle on.
But I reckon when you look at his YouTube channel, because he's genius.
Dave's Allotment.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it's called.
Okay, everybody. Irene and all that kind of thing.
See you in a bit.
Well, hello folks, and welcome, like I say, to another episode of Dave's Allotment. It's cold today, much colder than it was yesterday, but I like that because, like I say, I've got some work to do today. I'm actually going to do some gardening. I'm going to get me potatoes in, and I might start putting these onions out as well, see how time goes. But first of all, I'd like to say, since the last video, I've made a massive milestone of 6,000 subscribers. So thank you very much, everybody who subscribed. Cheers. It's much appreciated. Thank you for sticking up with all my craziness and all that kind of thing. It is much appreciated. Now, before I crack on, I'm filming this on 2 cameras today. This, what you're watching now, is my mobile phone camera. And this is my normal camera. Now I'm going to film little bits of this video in both cameras to see what the difference is between the two. So, I'll crack on. See you in a bit. Right, so I've got my seed potatoes here. These are the unknown ones, which are probably Maris Piper. So I'm going to put these in today. If you can remember, I've already lined the trench with some leaf mould and some of that seaweed fertiliser stuff. I also have some blood and bone, some calcified seaweed, and some bone meal. And I also have some sulphate of ammonia. I'll be putting that in the bottom of the trench as well. And I also have some comfrey dust. Now I'll tell you about that later. I'll crack on, get this line in. Right, so that's the taties in along with the fertiliser. As you can see, I've put a line in. There's 10 potatoes in this row all together, and now I'll start earthing up. The best way to do it, if you don't know this, so you don't knock the chits off, just gently do it, gently to start off, just to cover the potatoes. So I'll crack on with that. And so on and so forth. And of course, always remember to mark your trench, which I've just nearly forgot to do. So I'll crack on with that anyway. I'll see you in a bit. Right, so that's the potatoes there in the trench and at ground level. Now I would usually leave them like that until they started growing a bit, and then I would earth them up every time they needed earthing up. But with these uncertain times, for the first time ever, I'm going to do the final earthing up today as well. So what I'm going to do now is add another line of fish, blood and bone and fertiliser and stuff, and then I'll earth up. So I'll crack on with that. That's one side done. I'll get that board, move it over there and do the same on the other side. See you in a bit. Right, so there I've got 2 rows in, earthed up, final earthing up. Now I'm not going to do that with all my potatoes just in case it doesn't work. And I know this method does work. I've got Ray's potato planting tool there. So I'm going to put a line in using that. It's a good little tool. He made it when he worked in the shipyards. So I'll crack on. I need a hammer or something just to get the soil out. I'll be back in a sec. Right, I'm back. As MC Hammer once said, it's hammer time. Right, so that's the holes made. Straightforward. I'll put some fertiliser in the ground, in the holes, and then I'll put my potato in the hole, cover them over. Simple as that. Crack on! Right, just while them potatoes are getting the watering in there, I've turned the tap on with my glove on. Stay safe. Right, I'll quickly show you what's happening. Aye, that's getting the watering. And I'm going to go and put the kettle on because I think I deserve it. I'm going to sit down, have a bit 5 minutes rest, and I'm going to talk about this, the comfrey powder stuff, and something else. But look, check it out. I'm going to fill the kettle might as well fill the kettle while I'm here. Spot on. Right, I'll let that boil. I'll see you in a bit. Right, cuppa time. Like I say, I'm going to talk about this comfrey powder stuff. It's an idea I've had. I think it's going to work. I've lost my train of thought, folks, because the people next door who never come have come today, and they're using strimmers and that, and it's a nightmare. It's brrr all the time. Anyway, where shall I put my cuppa? So the other day when I was here, well, last week, I emptied out my comfrey bucket, and I thought, I put all the sludge into this pot here and stuck it in the greenhouse to dry out, and it's turning into lovely stuff there. So once it's fully dried out, I'll be using it on my potatoes and that, because comfrey is one of the best potato fertilisers you can get. So there you go. Right, another thing, I don't know if I'll put my onions out today. I will be, probably tomorrow. It's getting a little bit late now, and I think it's going to start raining soon. So I want to crack on, do a couple of other things. I might prepare the onions, but these are going out either in a minute or later on during the week. But whatever, it'll be another video for you to watch. In fact, it's starting to rain now, so I better crack on. Now there's two things here. I'll tell you about one of them later, and I'll tell you about this one now. All people who have been subscribed to my channel for a long time will know that every time I hit the 1,000 milestone, Jock comes over and does a little Highland Fling. Well, today is no different. Jock will be coming over to do a little Highland Fling to celebrate 6,000 subscribers. Get in! So I'll try and sort that out. I think he'll be coming over later on. Like I say, I'll try and get a few onions out. It all depends if them next door are making a noise. If they are, I'll put some music over. Blah blah blah. I'll show you around as well later on anyway. So I'll crack on. See you in a bit. Right folks, I've just heard that Jock's on his way, so while I'm waiting for him, I'll show you what I've done. Obviously you've seen this, but it's the first time I've ever earthed up on the final earthing before I've even put them in. It's got my old slate markers there. They're the other Morris Piper potatoes, and my purple eye ones. Purple eye seedlings and the Charlotte. Like I say, I just put them in normal, see what happens. I'll put the rest in on another day. It'll not take long. I've prepared this bit here. This is where my onions are going to go, so tomorrow or the next day, whenever. Got plenty of time at the minute, people. The onions will be going in there, so that'll be good. nothing else is. Oh, I've had this cage thing. It was one of them grow tents. I found it in a skip. I have had it up properly, but I was going to make it into like a little sort of net frame thing for something, but there's a couple of bits missing and I don't know how to put them together. It's bigger than that anyway. I'm blabbering. Them garlic, I've had it. These ones seem to be alright though, so that's not too bad. The artichoke just keeps on growing. These flowers, the daffodils, are still nice. Narcissus. And Narcissus is turned into a flower. A flower. Dun, 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 dun. If you go down to Willow Farm to look for butterflies, gutterflies, butterflies. 10 points. Who knows what that song is? And these are it. The first lot have died off, and I can't remember planting any more in there, so they've just appeared. The rose is still growing nice there, and I've just noticed there a lily, Annie's lily has started to grow there as well. I will be putting some peas in, but I haven't had the time really. I've had other things to do. These tulips are dying off now. The unnamed potman shall be unnamed for now. He's still chilling there in the bath. Alright. I had a tidy up round here the other day as well. It's all tidy everywhere now. Got this bench out here. I've put these water butts. One there, one there. It's all tidy. And so is the greenhouse. The trench is ready for the tomatoes when they start growing. I haven't got any cucumbers this year, so tomatoes. Things are starting to shoot up here as well. The cosmos and the kaleets. These sweet peas need potting on. Couple of lettuce there popping its heads up. And there looks like a sweet corn. Woohoo! Right, here. Nick's Allotment Diary. I think that's what you're called. Anyway, Sunflower Challenge 2020. I've planted some. These are the American King ones. And I've planted some more in the greenhouse, in the shed. I'll show you them later. And stay tuned for a giveaway, folks, because I've had an idea. Nick sent us some sunflower seeds. Thank you, Nick. He also sent some for Dean. Dean already got some off you, Nick. So what I'm going to do is use the seeds that you give me for Dean as a giveaway, so someone else can join in with the sunflower challenge. There you go. I've put this water butt will be much better there. It's full of fresh water, and I've got that for when I need to get the water out and all that. The grapevine's doing all right there. What's been the temperature? Lowest been 7.2 Celsius. Right. I'll quickly show you what's been going on in the shed as well. Well, what's been growing in the shed? Them over there, they're burning all the rubbish new. They're hardly ever here. I've never seen them. I saw these shallots and the onions. They'll be going out tomorrow. These tulips are nice here as well, eh? Tulips from Amsterdam. That's vampire bamboo as well. That's coming on there, canny. So are these sweet peas that I've planted out. They're all starting to grow on there. Nice. Sorted. I keep meaning to show you these as well. These are just bits of China pottery that I've dug up. So I bet you some of them have got some age to them. If anybody knows anything about that, that'll be cool. In the shed, it's a bit of a mess. I tell you what, this is the time of year when the wasps are looking for nests. And I was here on, I can't remember what day, Thursday it might have been, and there was about 20 wasps trying to make nests, like looking for places to nest, man. They were in me coats, they went inside there, all sorts. I've used all me wasp killer, and I've been squirting that in the holes where I think they've been, but it's a nightmare, man. I hate wasps. Me cabbages are DNR right there. No sign of the lettuce or that. But me sweet million tomatoes have started growing. No sign of the other ones. The kale is up. That's good. Me marigolds. These are vanilla. Marigold vanilla. They're like a white colour. They're coming up. And I'm not too sure, but that might be some mint. Mint! Aye, there's some more sunflowers there. Titan, whoops. Titan and Red Sun. So there me sunflower challenge sunflowers planted. I also planted some other flowers there the other day. Nothing's happening with them. I can't see what they are from here. But them sweet peas and the onions are doing all right as well. So things are looking up, folks. Things are looking up. I don't think there's anything else to show you. So, I'll spin you around if you can still see us. I'll see you in a bit because Jock's on his way. Laters! Right, folks, that's me done for today. I've had enough. I'm going to go home, edit this video, and have a couple of beers as well, I think, tonight. So, once again, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing and all that kind of thing. For those of you who've been with us for a while, I'm going to introduce you to Jock, doing his Highland Fling and all that kind of thing to celebrate 6,000 subscribers. Thank you one and all, it really does mean a lot. It really does mean a lot.
It really does.
Cheers.
It really
I'll see you
does,
on the
Dave.
next
Yes,
one.
it does.
But for
Yes.
now, I'll just sort out this music for Jock to dance to. And
Hurry up, man, Dave.
are you there, Jock? It's taking his
Course I'm
his
here.
time
Are
coming.
you stupid?
Jock,
Are you blind?
how are you? You
I'm
alright?
here, man. I'm here. I'm here.
Right.
Of course.
Are you ready to
Course
do
I'm
a
alright.
Highland Fling?
I want to do my dance.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, folks, here's Jock
No,
with a
come
Highland
on,
Fling
man.
for 6,000 subscribers and all that kind of thing.
Hey, 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 yeah, hey, wow.
Well
Whoa,
done, Jock.
man,
Thanks
fucking
for
hell.
watching, folks. I'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra now.
I'll see you on the next one.
Stay safe.
Ta-ra.
Take care.
Stay safe. Take care. Oh.